Hello, my name is Jevgenija, and this is the story of how InMall was born. From the real-life experience, many setbacks, one big dream, and a refusal to settle for how things are. I started my career in the real estate more than 10 years ago as the junior consultant in the big international real estate company. My passion from the very beginning was the retail. Street retail, cafés, stores, and especially shopping centers. I was only 20 when I began working with the local brands and the small landlords, helping them to open stores and find new tenants. My real dream was to work with the large shopping centers, to guide them, advise them on which brands to bring in, how increase profitability, and how to evolve with the retail trends. At that time, it felt unreachable. Most shopping centers had experienced teams who knew every brand by the heart. They felt confident, connected, and didn't need someone like me. I didn't have anything to offer them. Not yet. But that didn't stop me. I kept going, deal by deal, year by year. I grew stronger and more confident. Then came our first big opportunity on the market. There were rumors that the Riga Plaza considers changing its property management team. We felt it could be our chance. My CEO and I arranged a breakfast with the owners. I remember everything. It was sunny morning and we met at the hotel lobby. I wore a white Balmain blazer, not new, borrowed from my friend, but it made me feel powerful. We delivered our pitch with the energy, belief, and I got polite but firm no. They would stay with the current team. We failed, but didn't quit. Later, IKEA opened in Riga and land next to it was offered for a sale, a future shopping center destination. We knew the potential buyer and approached them. We offered to create the concept, lease the entire shopping center and to manage it. We had no experience at that scale, but they chose us. Not because of our perfect portfolio, but because they believed in our passion and the energy. And we delivered. A 56,000 square meter shopping center concept, leasing, all from the scratch. The later years, Riga Plaza was sold. New owners, new rules, a second chance. We tried. This time, we won. I expected finally discover a secret of how large shopping centers are professionally managed from the inside, with a great system, modern tools, deep analytics. But what I saw shocked me. Just Excel. Or more precise, 15 different Excel files. One for turnover, one for rent roll, one for customer flow, one for the tenant status. How could they make a decision with this? How could they even understand the full picture of the shopping center? And that moment was actually the beginning of the InMall. We started analyzing everything, how bring data together, how to see what is really happening in the center, how to make decisions based on the facts, not intuition. We reviewed over 15 management systems. Some were global and very expensive and built for the huge corporation, with every small adjustment costing thousands. Other was too broad, built for residential, warehouses, offices, but not actually for the retail. And trust me, managing a shopping center is a completely different world. So we used one local system and built a second system in a parallel, an advanced Excel, filled with a dashboard, Microsoft graphs, a custom logic. It worked actually, until it got too complex to manage. And then, somewhere in Africa, while traveling with my better half, we dreamed aloud. What if build our own platform, not for sale, but just for internal use, based on what really we need? And that conversation actually became an action. After a difficult falls with the wrong developer who actually doesn't deserve attention here, we met two passionate, talented developers, Kalvis and Maris, and they understood us. Together we created the first version. Then we got support from Leah to build an MVP version. We started using it. testing, improving, and then we realized that actually it works better than anything we tried because it actually was built from the inside of the industry, from the people who actually knows what the shopping centers really need, not consultants, not investors, but the real hands-on experience. So, what is InMall? InMall is the shopping center property management platform built from the real-life retail experience. It combines turnover, leasing traffic, tenant data, utilities tracking, and KPIs into one clean, connected system. So managers, owners, and investors can finally see what is happening in the shopping center, and they can act faster, smarter, and with the full confidence. It's not just about story data, it's about making this data actionable. InMall allows you to visualize your entire shopping in the real lifetime. Which spaces are leased, which are the vacant, which tenants are in the negotiation process. So actually you can track foot traffic by the entrances, you can analyze turnovers trends by the category, follow rent performance, and monitor tenant life cycle from the onboarding to exit. All this delivered in one intuitive interface. No more Excel chaos, no more disconnected system. Everything is synchronized, structured, and easily shapeable across departments. Whether you manage one mall or whole portfolio, InMall adapts to your need. It gives you the tool to spot issues earlier, improve leasing strategy, reduce tenant turnovers, and ultimately grow profitability. And the most important part, it was built by people who actually manage shopping centers every day. InMall is not the theory, it's practice, redefined, structured, and turned into a scalable tool for the whole industry.